Good morning, students. In the previous class of combustion and flame, I told about the necessary conditions for combustion. The conditions are: first, presence of combustible substance; second, presence of supporter of combustion; and number 3, attainment of ignition temperature of the combustible substance. Number 1, presence of combustible substance. For combustions, a combustible substance is very necessary. The substances which burn easily are called combustible substance. For example, pepper, wood, dry grass, clothes, etc. are combustible substances. They catch fire easily. But non-combustible substances are that which do not burn, just like sand, water, and stone, etc. Next, presence of supporter of combustion. Supporter of combustion means presence of oxygen. For this, we can do an activity. This activity you can do. Very easy activity. If we put a inverted glass or jar on a burning candle, after some times it will extinguish because the supply of oxygen is stopped here. So, in absence of oxygen, the candle cannot burn. So, for combustion, oxygen is very necessary. Third, attainment of ignition temperature. Yet another activity, this activity. In a burning candle, we put a aluminium foil just like this. We put an aluminium foil in the wick. We take a hole in the aluminium foil here. We take a hole here and put the aluminium foil here. After some times, this brightness of the flame will be reduced, and after some times it will be extinguished. Again, another activity we can do. This activity you can do. In this activity, take some water in a paper cup and put it over the flame as shown in the figure. After some times, the water start boiling, but the paper cup will not burn because all the temperature we gave to the cup go to the water. So, the cup cannot attain its ignition temperature and cannot burn. So, these three conditions is necessary for the combustion. Now, type of combustion. Types of combustion. Repeat combustions. When something burns very quickly, just like when we catch a burning matchstick in a gas or a gas lighter is brought near a gas stove, and its knob is turned on, the gas immediately start burning with the evolution of heat and light. This type of combustion is called rapid combustion. Second, spontaneous combustion. The substance which ignition temperature is very low. For example, phosphorus. Its ignition temperature is 35 degree. So, when kept in the air, it will burn spontaneously or burn its own. No external heat is needed. So it is called spontaneous combustion. Explosion. This is the third types of combustion. When something burns very quickly with evolution of heat, light and sound, such like when we burn crackers, and this is called explosion. The process in which this large amount of gas is evolved together with the production of tremendous amount of heat and light and sound is called explosion. Next, flame. We see when something burns, flame is produced, and in some cases flame is do not produce. For example, when coal burns, flame is not produced, but when we burn a candle, then flame is produced. Flame is the visible gaseous part of a combustible substance. The color of flame varies with the nature of the combustible substances and amount of oxygen supply. Temperature of the flame at different fuels is also different. All material do not burn with a flame. Let us take an activity. To prove some materials burn with a flame while others do not. Take a candle, a camphor tablet, a magnesium ribbon, a charcoal piece and light them with a matchstick. What do you observe? You observe that candle burn with a flame, camphor tablet also burn with a magnesium ribbon burn with a white glue, and charcoal do not burn without a flame. And the color of the candle is yellow, camphor is white, and magnesium is also white, and charcoals have no flame. Now, in next class, I will explain the flame of a candle. Thank you.